It's just overall, what did you think about Mason kind of coming in, making his first start? What did you like from him?
Thought he's really special. He's going to be fun to watch over his career. He's got great mound presence, great arm, good stuff. Has a feel to pitch. Wants the baseball. Seemed like to me did a really good job going pitch to pitch and sticking with the process of pitching and never really, made it all about results.
It's just when they had those two infield singles, I think, scored from second. Is that the first time you've seen something like that, and how?
It's not the first time, but I thought the third base coach did a great job on those. Sending them little risk first reward there, and he got the reward, and probably caught Parker sleeping a little bit on the first one. The second one, you almost knew it was coming, and Brian made a nice play on it, and the kid just didn't stop. And so kudos to them. It's good base running.
What can you say about what Dane was able to do, come in with two guys on and holding them that inning, kind of getting the momentum on y'all's side?
Yeah, Dane made some big pitches. Really good to see him do that. Excited for him. It looked like to me he also really stuck with the plan, going pitch to pitch, and did a good job executing pitches.
Just back-to-back days with comeback wins, Coach. I guess what can you say about your team and just the resiliency that they showed?
Pretty resilient for sure. Today I thought Kafka was awful good. Their guy early, and the ball was sinking. Really good arm. Really impressed with him, and we had some guys put some good swings on him, and at key moments, and really fortunate to come out on that side of it as far as the way he was throwing the ball.
What did you think of John and what he was able to do? He's more comfortable pitching in the ninth in a close situation?
No, I don't think he's any more comfortable either way. John seemed, again, I'll echo what I was saying about those other guys, seemed like he was staying pitch to pitch today and not getting ahead of himself, stayed within himself, never really got out of rhythm. And really that's the key. I mean, him just staying pitch to pitch and staying within himself.
When y'all finally seem to have some success against Kafka, is that kind of a matter of just the third time through, kind of having seen him a couple times?
Well, I wish I could say that. I think Doug drew a walk, if I remember right, and Dylan had the big hit down the line. I think that was the first run. Is that right? And Doug put together a good at-bat, and then Dylan followed that up. And then I think the next time Doug came up and thought he got him and hit it, I guess, off the top of the wall. And, and then I guess he executed some pitches on Noisy that time, and Trimba picked his teammates up. And he's a strong young man. I mean, he's got bat path and bats in the zone a long time, and seen him do that a few times.
So that's just the emotional maturity of a young kid coming up in a big situation and coming up with a two-run home run.
Maturity. I think the biggest thing is just, guy's got, like I just said, he's got a chance to hit. I mean, when your bat's in the zone as long as his, gives you some margin for error.
Can you just speak to what Josh was able to do today, the way they were playing him, and he was able to turn on a couple balls, one of them being the single that kind of put you all ahead?
Yeah, I think Gabe set that deal up. Gabe had a really good at-bat getting on, and then Baker did the same. How did Baker get on?
Walk.
So, and then Gabe takes third. And I'm not sure Josh was saying walking across the field that they were really trying to get the guy to step off to put him on. And luckily the guy threw it close enough where Josh could get good wood on it and put a good swing on it. But all these guys are start talking about Josh. I mean, it's just a lot of fun watching all of them. But watching, it's a professional approach to hitting, and definitely something that you start talking about pitch to pitch. It's pitch to pitch, no doubt about it.
Well, normally in those situations, they try to get ahead of you. So I was just hunting for something out over the plate, try to put it in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, and he threw me a changeup. It was like middle pretty much, and got around it a little bit, but my bat stayed in the zone long enough to put the ball in the barrel and it found a hole.
I know everyone's going to be looking at that as kind of the big deal just because you got ahead, but just speak to the bats that Gabe and Drew had before that.
Yeah, they both drew walks, I believe. Yeah, those were huge. And then the first pitch they both stole to make it second and third and put us in good position, score position with nobody out. That was unbelievable by both of those guys. Great at bats. And, I mean, just throughout the game, the guy was tough. The starter was real tough today. I think he no-hit us through like 5 innings or something. He was working the bottom of the zone, getting strikes. He did a really good job. And then we just made adjustments later after we saw him once or twice. And, putting good at-bats together, they'll find holes eventually. They're finding a lot of holes. They're dinking balls all over the place. But we were resilient in our at-bats, and we came back again.
Is there the success of you all that third time through? Is that just a matter of having seen him?
Yeah, you see him pick up on his tendencies, what he's trying to do to you. And so that third time through, we were all like, okay, we have a pretty good idea of what he's going to try to do to us in these at-bats. And being patient was one thing because he was down in the zone trying to get a swing and miss. And so it was a good example. Gabe and Drew, they're late in the game. They were trying to get him to swing and miss through pitches, and they did a great job laying off.
What did he do so successfully through those first couple innings?
He was sinking the ball pretty well. And to righties, we were hitting the top of it, hitting ground balls. So he was getting a lot of ground balls. He got ahead of us early, and he did a great job pitching today.
Is it just a mindset y'all have now 2 games in a row where y'all come back? I mean, obviously yesterday was more than today, but just in general, even if you're down 3-4 runs, no kind of flinching from y'all.
Yeah, I think yesterday was the trademark for us. It gave us that belief that, hey, we're in every ball game no matter what the score is. So coming in today, we were like, okay, we got them right where we want them pretty much. But, I mean, it just speaks to the character of the team. I think that we've built, especially this program, that we're never out of a fight. We're going to keep calling for 9 innings and win pitches.
So you never want to be in a position like you have in the past.
No, you do not.
Maybe 2 months down the road, you think that'll be important.
Oh, no doubt.
Being able to look back on that first series.
Yeah, no doubt. Being able to look back and say, hey, we've done it before. This is no new territory for us. We can go get it again.
I guess with so many young guys, obviously being a young guy prior, what have you kind of seen from them in 2 games, or have you kind of just seen the light bulb kind of flick on for some of those guys?
Oh, some of those guys, yeah. Like Tanner today coming up with that big opposite field home run. I mean, they're just having great at-bats. I think they're seeing pitches and they're getting pitches they can handle. They're not going up there tight, and they're going up there loose now. They've got a few games under their belt. Drew's doing a great job at shortstop. And I know Tanner's come in. He's got some good at-bats, and just all those guys coming in, they're making an impact early already. So I just can't wait to see what they can do the rest of the season.
Is it those guys just buying in the program?
Yeah, I mean, they bought in, and now they're showing what they got, showing us their talent, and it's just really cool seeing it take place here early especially.
Is there a groove you just got into after getting out of that situation?
Yeah, it definitely pumped me up a lot. Just helps. Teammates help me out, get me out of the inning.
I guess just after yesterday, I guess what was the mentality like when you guys go down 3-0 early on and obviously chipping away, but do you kind of feel like you guys have something to look back on and say, hey, we can still do this?
Yeah, I mean, everybody on our team fights, and that's just how we've been, like all through the fall. And I mean, it shows this game, last game too.
How have you kind of felt the bullpen's kind of pitched the last couple of days, especially with the way you guys have been able to hold some runners on and then just be able to kind of get some big strikeouts and big moments?
Everybody's been pretty well out of the bullpen. It's a big task to come out there and just get stuff done.
Especially early on when you guys are maybe thrown into different situations each day. You don't have maybe your role necessarily set. Is there a different way you approach things, or is it, like you said, kind of all the same?
It's pretty much all the same. Just whenever you're called on, do what you're asked of.